Hello everyone, welcome to the online classes of physics. So today we are ready with new topic. Let us first go with the what are the topics of the lesson that we are going to learn here. Okay, so first one is what is spectrum. We are going to learn what is spectrum. Then we are going to learn what is electromagnetic spectrum. Then we are going to learn who is Bohr and what is Bohr model of hydrogen, Bohr-Sommerfeld model of atom, quantum mechanical model of atom, and then electronic configuration of Bohr principle, Pauli's exclusive principle, and last but not the least, Hund's rule. So, shall we go with the topic what is spectrum? Firstly, we'll learn about what is spectrum. Students, I would request you all when you are going through this video, please keep your textbooks with you so that you can go with the textbooks, and also if you have any doubt, and I'm always here to clear your doubts. So let us start with what is spectrum. So what is spectrum actually is? It is nothing but when we see a rainbow, don't you see so many colors in it? Yes, we see so many colors in it. So what we observe the colors, what we call in our common language those colors, it is nothing but a rainbow. Rainbow is having how many colors? Vibgyor, right? What are those colors? It is nothing but violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. These are the colors which we observe in rainbow, right? It is nothing but it is occurring due to the spectrum. Okay, it is occurring due to the spectrum. So now we are going to learn what it is actually. See, nowadays we have a lot of instruments, like we have radio waves. We see that radios, how do they work? They work because of these waves only. And you see this mobiles, cell phone, your remote, TV remote, your television, and you have a lot of like Wi-Fi, wireless phones. How does this work? How does this occur? This is occurring just because of the spectrum and these waves, whatever we are seeing. So, which is not actually visible. Only visible is this Vibgyor. These are in the visible region. That's why we can feel it, we can see it. Okay, rest all it is not visible to us, but they are there. Okay, so now for example, if you're throwing a stone in the pond, do you see that there is something wave created there? Some ripples are formed. So those are nothing but it is creating a spectrum. Okay, and as soon as you throw some stone, there is a sound also arising. So that is nothing but it is creating some sound also. So that is a sound wave, right? So similarly, when you use the vibrational instruments like guitar, drum and all, you see that some sound waves are arising. The sound waves are traveling through the air and reaching your ear, then you are able to listen the sound. Okay, next coming to the topic, wavelength of light. Okay, wave nature. What is wave nature? This is nothing but, see, when a vibration is creating, okay, a vibrating electric charge, it creates a change in the electric field. There is some field around your electric atoms, right? Something there is there, some field is created around it. So there it is creating some change in your electric field. And that electric field, it is going and changing the magnetic field. It is creating some disturbance. This electric field is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay, for example, see, you can see here, this is your direction of the wave. It is creating some disturbance in electric field, and this electric field is creating disturbance in your magnetic field. And you can see that this electric field is perpendicular to your magnetic field. Okay, is it clear, children? Yes. Now, the visible light is an electromagnetic wave. The speed of light is given as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Okay, so now we have learned what is spectrum. So we are now going to learn what is electromagnetic spectrum. Before that, let us know what are these wavelengths and what are the frequency. So we will learn what is wavelength and what is frequency. Okay. See students, you can see your textbook once. You can see that this is nothing but these are the waves created. Okay, when you're throwing a stone, some waves are created. I have already explained you these waves. This is nothing but waves. These are crest and troughs. Already I have explained you in the classes, previous classes. So this is your direction of the waves. And this you can see, this is electric field and this is your magnetic field. Magnetic field is perpendicular to your electric field. This is nothing but your wave. This is your first wave, second wave, third wave. So the distance from first wave to second wave is called as wavelength. It is denoted by lambda. Okay, and the number of waves produced in 1 second or any given time is called as its frequency. Okay, the number of waves produced in a given time is called as frequency and it is given as nu. Okay, it is given as what? It is given as nu. Now we can write it in the form of an equation. How we are going to write it in the form of equation? So now this we can write it in the form of equation, that is lambda is inversely proportional to nu. Lambda is inversely proportional to nu. Lambda is your wavelength. Okay, it is nothing but your wavelength. And nu is nothing but your frequency. What it is? Frequency. To now remove this proportionality, we are writing it as C is equal to nu lambda. That is, we are removing this proportionality and writing it as proportionality constant C is equal to nu lambda. This equation is very much applicable to all the waves. It is applicable to all waves. You cannot say that it is applicable only to the water waves or sound waves. It is applicable to all waves. It is applicable to water waves. It is applicable to sound waves. It is applicable to the air waves. Every wave. And only the it is having the waves which are available, that is this next topic, that is your electromagnetic spectrum. I'll explain you detail in the next video. Thank you.